Hello. Really? Am I gonna sneeze? Like right after I go live? That's fucking rude. Can I not? Let's find out together. I think we're safe. I think we are safe. I gotta get my hand close to the mute button at all time because gross. Ugh. Being sick is gross. Anyway, I'm here to read and go on an adventure. So that's what I'm gonna do. I forgot my book. My book's over there. Alright. I'll be back. Hello, Atreides. Yes. I never actually said it was sexy to anyone else. Because your voice sounds different in your own head, right? To me, it sounds pretty good. It's like phlegm. Worth it? Good to know. Good to know. This like phlegm-ridden. Yes. Hello. Sound like George Takei for some reason. Ooh. Hello. Oh my. Anyway. Hi. Thanks for popping in. You have now witnessed the sickness, yo. Alright. I'm just gonna see if I remember where we were, because I don't think I do. I don't remember which quest we're on, because I never wrote it down. I know where we're at in the middle of the quest. We're at number 90, because I did write that down. But what I should do is write down why we're here, I guess. Because it's been a month, right? I'm glad. No, I did a self-test last week and a proper someone else stick something up your nose test yesterday, and it's not COVID. I've been having pretty severe flu symptoms for like over a week now, and I am kind of done with it. But I'll get over it eventually. Alright, we're at 90, so let's look up 90. And let's show the people what they want. There we go. No, but like I said, I have to have my finger at the mute button at all times because I don't know, being sick is gross, and I don't want anyone else to hear it. Fuck, I don't want to hear it. Alright, let's just start and see if I somehow can remember where we were. As always, I'm reading through DestinyQuest 1, The Legion of Shadow. Sorry, I should say DestinyQuest 1, The Legion of Shadow. Yeah, I'm very happy that I'm going to be doing these a lot more now. Because I used to do them the first Sunday of every month. Which would explain why every month I would have to remember, like, what did we do last time? I don't know. Because the VODs are up on YouTube, but I don't watch my own VODs and have other shit to do. However, I'm not going to be doing them all Mondays. Like next Monday is going to be something different, but I'm at least going to be doing them at least every first Monday of the month, but probably more of them too, depending on what other shit I feel like doing. Like Monday is a bit of a weird stream day in that regard. Alright. Put that up on 2. The passageway. The passageway ends in a rectangular chamber, its walls lined with cobwebbed recesses. Within each one, you can see piles of bones and skulls, glinting in the yellowy green light that seeps from the cracked flagstones. Across the other side of the chamber, two passageways lead off into deeper sections of the catacombs. As you step into a room, you notice two decayed skeletons leaning against the left-hand wall. Sensing your presence, they immediately jerk into life, raising their rusty swords and shields. With slow, faltering steps, the skeletons amble towards you. You must now fight! Fight! Let's fight the skeletons. Skeleton guards. They have a speed of 4. I have a speed of 7. They have a brawn of 4, so do I. They have armor of 3. I have armor of 4. They have 25 health, and I have 30 health. So stat-wise, I think we're good. Good. They start with 24, actually, because I have first cut, which I will now have to look up what all my shit does again. Piercing does. Use piercing to ignore your opponent's armor and apply your full damage score to their health. This ability can only be used once per combat. Alright, that's useful. I'm talking about the passive one now. Right? First, cut. This ability allows you to inflict 1 health damage to your opponent before combat begins. This ability ignores armor. Cannot be used by assassins. Well, I'm not an assassin yet, so can use it, in fact. Yeah. Alright, I have 2 charms, which I think makes me re-roll a die, which is nice. I have a potion of health, potion of brawn, a potion of magic I'm never going to use, and I have ghoul hair for some reason. I'm pretty sure I get to like delete the key and the torch because those were from a different quest, but I guess we'll see. Me and my bat cape. Alright, skeleton guards have special ability, body of bone. The skeletons are immune to bleed and venom. Well, I have neither of those things, so let's just fuck them up. Let's fuck them up. I'ma fuck them up. We roll 2 dice for our speed. We rolled an 8. We add 7 is 15. We have 12 plus 4 is 16. Now! How are they quicker? It's because they rolled 2 6s. That's really annoying. Alright, so they're quicker, so they get to attack me. They rolled a 5 plus 4 is 9. But... ugh. Gross. Alright. So 5. Right? I'm just gonna ignore their brawn because their brawn gets cancelled out by my armor, so that seems unnecessary to do anything about. It's okay. Alright. Squeeze me. Coughs into my hand too. That's not a thing you should do. Did it post to Discord that I'm live? It did. Good. Yes. Anyway. I think I like my own voice too much. I mean, I always have, but it's kind of a prerequisite from doing a reading stream, is you have to like listening to yourself talk. It's actually a prerequisite for streaming, I would say. But now it's great. Now it's great. It's great. Alright, so they attacked me for now I'm at 5. This is horrible. Everything's going to shit. I rolled a 9. Plus 7 is 16. They rolled a 6. It's not enough. Basically, they need to roll like 3 more than me. Right? 3 more than me and they win. Because ties, nothing happens. Yeah. If they roll 3 more than me, then they're good. Or 4 even? No, 4 maybe. Interesting. Anyway, I win the speed roll, so I get to do damage. 3 plus 4 is 7, minus 3 is 4. So they go to 20. Off. I rolled a 3, that's not good. They rolled a 4, that's better but also worse. So I get to roll for damage again. Am I in the middle of this shiz? Interesting. There we go. Now I'm in the middle of this shiz. I think. Anyway. I rolled a 6 on the 1 die. So that's sweet. That's max damage, baby. Plus 4 is 10, minus 3 is 7. So they go to 13. I think my math is right. If my math is wrong, people in chat can correct me, I suppose. Rolled a 10, they rolled an 8. It is not good enough. I'm invincible. 2, well that's not great. 2 plus 4 is 6, minus 3 is 3, so they go to 10. I rolled an 8, they rolled a 6. I am invincible. See, this is why just having good speed is better, right? Against normal enemies that don't have like poison or whatever special rules that damage me regardless, the fact that they don't ever get to attack me is the best, and then the fact that I just don't do much damage is it's fine. Speed is where it's at. I rolled a 2. That's not great. Yes, a 2. Achoo! Achoo! Hachu! Anyway. 2 plus 4 is 6 again, so okay. Wait, I did that again? I rolled a 2 again for damage? Stupid. Okay, they go to 7. Boom. I rolled a 10, they rolled a 9. I roll 5 damage, plus 4 is 9, minus 3 is... Oh, they go to 1. 1 more health. I think we're good. I rolled a 7, they rolled a 7, so I win. I roll 4 damage, which is enough. Is there any amount of damage? No. Even if I rolled a 0, I would still do 1. So, yeah. Alright. 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 If you defeat the skeletons, turn to 166. Will do. Will do, good book. The skeletons are quickly reduced to a pile of bones and grave dust. If you wish, you may now take all of the following items. Alright, we got a helm. That gives me an extra speed. I already have a helm that does speed, but this one looks cooler. Nothing happens in terms of stats, but an all-weather hat sounds stupid. And a rusted helm sounds not much better, but at least a little bit better. So now we have a rusted helm that does the same thing. And then a shield for speed and armor, eh? On my left hand. That's not great, because I would change brawn for armor, which is fine, but then I would lose piercing, and I want brawn more than armor because the point is I'm not gonna get hit because I have too much speed, so I need some brawn to get the fight over quickly. So we're not taking this shield. Will you take the passage to your left? Take the passageway to the right. I still don't remember what the fuck we're doing, by the way. It's a little awkward, but oh well. Let's go left. You know, we're on Twitch, and the one thing that Twitch tells everybody is go left. So that's what we're doing. After several meters, the passage turns sharply to the left, opening out into a small, low-ceilinged room, covered in yellow mold and lichen. A stone tomb lies at its center, bearing the effigy of a praying knight. In the far wall, an archway leads through into another green-lit passage. Attempt to push aside the lid of the tomb. Oh, I remember. Some dude told us to go into a tomb because there were creeps. That's about it, right? We used a scroll to open up the tomb, so we're in the tomb now. Which would explain the skeletons. This is like the very beginning of the quest, so... we haven't done much. Alright, let's attempt to push aside the lid of the tomb. If anybody in chat wants to, you know, tell me what to do, I would love that. That's always fun to do what chat says. But for now, let's just attempt to push aside the lid of the tomb. The lid of the tomb. Yeah. 182. Oh, good. I love it when the page on the Kindle version just like 182 and then just fucking 182. Ooh, it's a brawn test. Challenge. To push aside the heavy stone lid, you must pass a brawn challenge. The brawn challenge is 8, and I gotta read up on how challenges work because I haven't done that in a while. Okay. To take a challenge, simply roll 2 dice and add your hero's attribute score to the results. Alright, well, brawn's not great, but the total is the same or higher than the given number, then I've succeeded. So I should just roll 2 dice and get basically a 4 or more. That should be possible. Oh! I rolled snake eyes? The fuck? Can I use charm outside of combat? Probably not, eh? You may re-roll one of your hero's die anytime during a combat. God damn it, this is no combat, this is a challenge. Alright, if you are successful, turn to 98. Otherwise, you are forced to leave the tomb and take the passageway deeper into the catacombs. Turn to 1. Well, shit. Alright, so yeah, we can't... Damn it, we can't go into the tomb because I fucked up this challenge. Who rolls snake eyes? I only needed to roll a 4 with 2 dice. That's super easy. Anyway, ooh, we go to 1. Never been to 1. Which makes sense. The passageway ends in a square room filled with rubble and earth. Part of the left wall and ceiling have collapsed, pushed inwards by a series of enormous tree roots. Lodged between them is a small iron footlocker. Across the other side of the room is an archway, beyond which you can see a pale light falling on a stone tomb. Stone tomb? Go through the archway, examine the footlocker. Well, do I have shoes? I have goblin kickers, but I could visit a footlocker for some decent sneakers, right? Good joke. Is that... I don't actually know if that's like an international chain of shoe stores, but Foot Locker is the name of our shoe store here. So, I think it's not just here. Alright, let's examine this freaking Foot Locker, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh shit, we're being attacked. The moment you step within range of the roots, they immediately come alive, whipping and thrashing through the air. To reach the Foot Locker, you will have to fight your way past tree roots. Ooh, they have big speed. Big speed. Speed is 5, brawn is 4, armor is 2, health is 30. So is mine. They have no special thingies. So technically health is 29. And then let's fight. You may leave the combat at any time by simply moving out of range of the roots. If you take this option, then you leave the room via the archway. Otherwise, if you defeat the roots, turn to 167. I think we can defeat them. Oh, I rolled snake eyes again. God damn rolled 8. Actually, no, they win. Alright. And they hit me for 10. Minus 4 is 6. Ugh. Okay. I need my luck to turn around. Hey Carmen, thanks for the lurk. Enjoy your meetings. Roll 7 and 8, but I have bigger speed, so I win. Ah, and of course I roll a 1. Their armor is only 2 though, so I still hit them for 5. 1 plus 4 is... No, wait, 1 plus 4 is 5, minus 2 is 3. I hit them for 3. I don't know why I thought that was the other way around. 26. 26. Combat! I roll a 10, they roll a 7, I win. 5 plus 4 is 9, minus 2 is 7. Okay, I ain't afraid of no tree roots. Oh, sorry. Hey, PVTR. I'm reading through Michael J. Ward's DestinyQuest, the first book, The Legion of Shadow. I've been doing this for what? This is the 5th stream, I think? 5th or 4th, I don't know. I'm almost through Act 1, basically. So that's nice. Yeah. Well, how many acts are there? There are 3 acts. Interesting. Never heard about this one. It's good. It's good. It's basically, I think Ward. It's already kind of an old book now. I think Ward tried to look at like the fighting fantasy books that have been made since what, the 70s, and tried to update that a little bit. Yeah, this is from 2012. It's good. I like it. It's the combat. The thing is, I wouldn't do this on my own. I would only stream it. The combat's not that great for streaming because it's a little boring. But I mean, we're making it work. I think we're making it work. And I used to do these only every first Sunday of the month, but I'm planning on doing them basically most Mondays now. Not all Mondays, because I have other like longer games I want to finish during some Monday streams, but most Mondays I want to do this. Also because Monday streams, just by virtue of them being in the afternoon, have to be a bit shorter. And these have to be short as well, because reading, I don't know, I can't go about reading aloud for more than 2.5 hours, right? Especially today, because I'm sick as fuck. How are you doing, though? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to Atreides as well. I'm sorry I didn't say that before. Let's see. I miss where I was. Oh, right, I was fighting a... Jeebus. I was fighting a... something or other. I was fighting some tree roots. I rolled a 5. They rolled an 8. 5 plus 7. 8 plus 5. Damn it. They win. They win. I rolled a 2 plus 4 is 6. Minus 4 is 2 again. So I go to 22. Working still for a while. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it might be that sort of, I don't mind streaming while the rest of the world is working. Well, not the world, but while a lot of other people are working, right? Because I'm off on Monday, so I might as well stream. But I guess having a stream on while people work might not work so well for this type of stream. We'll see. I'm mostly doing these for myself anyway, because I know not a lot of people tune in for them. But it's fun. It's fun to do. I think it's fun. Right, I'm at 22, and we fight again. I roll a 10. So the way that combat works is, first I roll 2 dice and add my speed. Then the enemy rolls 2 dice and you add their speed. And then whoever has the most speed gets to attack for damage. Which is why my speed is so high, because if your speed is always better, you never get attacked, basically. There we go. I mean, not never, but less. And then you roll 1 die, you either add brawn or magic, whichever is highest, and not focused on magic currently. Really? I'm rolling horribly now, to be honest. I mean, I'm not losing, but I'm rolling horribly. 1 plus 4 is 5, minus an armor of 2 is another 3. So we go to 16. And I roll an 8. And they roll also an 8, but my speed is higher, so that's good. I roll 2 plus 4 is 6, minus 2 is 4 again. So they go to 12. I roll an 8, they roll a 7. I roll for 3 damage, which means it's 5. That comes through, so they go to 7. Okay, these 3 roots are gonna die, basically. I roll an 8, they roll a 3, that's not gonna get it done. I roll for 2, which is again 4 damage comes through. There we go, they are at 3. I roll a 6, meaning whatever I roll is next to me, by the way, in case anybody's like, he's just going through these numbers, I can't see anything. It is right here. I'm using the semi-official, I actually don't know if anyone still uses this because it's old as shit. It's like, when did they make this? 2005 maybe? It's ridiculous. It's a very old, but official wizards.com D&D dice roller. I've lost where I was. Wait, okay, so I rolled a 6. Fair, that's not a lot. They rolled an 8, which is 6 plus 7, 8 plus 5. It's all 13, so nothing happens. On the time, nothing happens. Sure. Roll a 10. They roll a 12. So again, nothing happens. Yeah, because it's both 17. The tree roots' speed is 5, as you can see over there. Somewhere in the... over there. Somewhere. I rolled an 11. I don't think they can beat that. They need to roll a 13, which is impossible. They did also roll an 11, though, so they were trying. But my speed is higher. So I defeat them by rolling 6. Plus 4 minus 2 is 8 damage. They are quite dead. Quite. And I go back up to 30. If you defeat the tree roots, turn to 167. You managed to beat away the tree roots and grab the footlocker. Bruised and bleeding, you scarper through the remaining roots and make for the safety of the far side of the room. After taking a few moments to recover from your ordeal, you kneel down to inspect the locker. To your annoyance, you discover that it is locked. It's kind of in the name, isn't it? It's a locker. Of course it's locked. If you have a grime-coated key, turn to 74. Otherwise, you are unable to open the sturdy locker and must now discard it. You leave the room via the archway, turn to 154. We have a grime-coated key! Oh my god, I don't even remember when we got that, but we do. Look at this grime-coated key. I almost threw it away, too, because I thought it was from a different quest. Alright, so we go to 74. Sweet. Look at me being all prepared for questing. You slide the key into the lock. To your surprise, you find that it fits perfectly. A quick twist and you are rewarded with a satisfying click. You eagerly push open the lid, expecting valuable treasures to be hidden inside. However, I hate however. However, your excitement is short-lived. Inside the locker, all you find are a few gold coins and another key, this one fashioned from silver. You have gained 20 gold crowns and may now take the fine silver key. If you decide to take the key, simply make a note of it on your hero sheet. It does not take up backpack space. With little else of interest in the room, you decide to leave via the archway. Turn to 154. Alright. Well, we have a cool silver key. I mean, sorry, fine silver key. Fine silver key. I'm keeping the grime-coated key. I don't know if I need it again. Obviously, I wouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't even keep it to avoid confusion. But technically, if you use a key in the real world, which this is obviously the real world, you just get to keep the key. This isn't video game keys that apparently just disappear whenever you use them. Alright, and 20 gold. That's not bad. Let's go to 75. We're rich. I don't think I've spent it on much, honestly. Now we go through the archway. Alright, you enter a large flagstone chamber. Oh, it's all different. I hate when it does that. A solitary beam of moonlight breaks through a hole in the ceiling to illuminate a stone tomb at its center. As you approach, you see that a figure of a knight has been etched in high relief on the lid of the tomb, his gauntleted hands grasping a mighty two-handed sword. You have come for the book, haven't you? Wheezes. Oh, I'm not gonna wheeze. I'm gonna sneeze, actually. Be glad I muted that, because holy shit. Ow. Ugh. Sneezy explosions. Sneezy explosions. You've come for the book, haven't you? Wheezes a voice from the darkness. You hear a scuffling sound to your right. Turning, you watch as an undead creature shambles into the pool of moonlight. You assume it was a man once, but now his sallow skin hangs in loose tatters from his exposed bones. My name is Valadin Roth, says the man, his voice little more than a whisper. I am the Crusader, sworn to protect the book until the end of days. His ivory fingers tap the jeweled pommel of his sword. I implore you, do not take the book. It is a thing of evil and must stay here. If you wish to take it, then you leave me no choice but to fight you. Ask about the book. State that you're taking the book. Leave the book under the Crusader's protection. Yeah, we're not doing that. What is this? Indiana Jones and the Temple of... Nope, not that one. The Last Crusade. That's the one. I don't know why I said Temple of Doom. That's the worst one. Actually... It's not the worst one anymore. Alright, chat, what should we do? Should we ask about the book? Or state that you're taking the book? I think we should ask about the book. We don't have we don't have anywhere to be. We can just, chill and ask about the book. Hello, Lady Game Guy. How are you? Copied. How you doing, baby? I hope you're having a good one. I'm having a mediocre one. I'm getting better. I feel like I'm getting better. I'm just very, very sick and tired of being sick and tired for over a week now. Yeah, I'm getting a little better. I took the dogs out this morning and I didn't completely die from the outside air, so that was good. I mean, should I be reading on stream? Probably not. Probably a dumb idea, but there we go. It's getting there. I had a proper, like I did a self-test last week, right? But I had a proper someone else stick something up my nose test yesterday. And it's not COVID, so that's great. I mean, I didn't expect it to be, but you never know. What are we doing? 194, we're asking about a book. The Crusader leans against the tomb, his exposed ribcage rising and falling as he takes several long, wheezing breaths. I'm not going to do his voice again, because that was probably not good for mine. The book was given to me long ago by one of the Grand Viziers of Seaval. I was indebted to his family, so it was a matter of honor for me to do his bidding. The book is known as the Grimoire of Naragost. A tomb robber found it in one of the pyramids on the edge of the Dune Sea. They say it came from the sky, with the godless elves that built those accursed cities. The book is a thing of chaos, which cannot be destroyed by sword or magic. I tried. Believe me, I tried. He gives a deep, rasping sigh. I took it north, seeking a sanctuary where it could be kept safe. But the longer I held onto the book, the sicker I became. Eventually, I could go no further. The Crusader lowers his gaze to the stone tomb. I made the priest promise me he would bury me in these ancient catacombs with the last of my possessions. I thought, at least here, the book would be safe. He looks up, his hollow eyes burning into your own. The book cannot leave here, do you understand this? I want to take the book, though. This is a bad idea. Can we take the book? I want to take the book. Someone tell me this is a bad idea, otherwise I'm taking the book. Seems like a dick move, but there we go. Hey, you got like a couple of seconds while I pour myself another drink. I'm drinking unsponsored, but it's like pretty decent pineapple juice actually. There's like, I don't think, yeah, they didn't add any sugar. It's basically 100% pineapple juice, which is pretty sweet. Oh, but it is partially from concentrate. I've never really understood what the fuck that means. Well, I got one glass left. Take it. Thank you. Thank you for enabling me and indulging me in my vices. I want at least one person in chat to be like, no, you shouldn't take it. Be smart. Be smart about this. I wasn't gonna listen, but you know. Alright, we're taking the book, motherfucker. He's not that strong. We're good. I feared you would say that, the old warrior wheezes. He reaches down to the scabbard at his waist and pulls loose his great two-handed sword. It gives me no pleasure to take your life, he rasps, shambling towards you. Although your death would at least provide me with some company in this dark place. Oh, alright. Life's too short. Alright. Because life's too short, I will take it. You must fight Valadim Roth. Speed of 5, brawn of 4, armor 3, health 35. Ah. Okay, so our speed and our armor is better, which should provide us with enough stuff to do. Oh, actually his health is 34 because I have first cut. His special abilities are Faithful Duty. For every 6 that Valadim rolls, he automatically heals 2 health. This ability cannot take him above his starting score of 35. Okay, don't roll any 6s, motherfucker. He's probably gonna roll some 6s. Which also means I have to keep track of, like, not just the final total of a 2 die roll. I also have to like look at each. I can see each individual number because that counts as a 6, right? And he's immune to bleed and venom, which is irrelevant. All right, let's do it. I rolled a 9. He rolled a 12. That's more. Gotta say, that's more. This is a bad start. Fuck! He rolls 2 6s because he immediately heals back up to 35. You know what? Great. See, this is what happens every fucking time, right? I say, oh, our stats are much better, and then I continue to roll like an absolute scrub. Faithful Duty. He poops during battle. Technically, most people poop during battle. It's mainly when they die, because everybody shits themselves when they die. So I guess for them it would be pooping after battle. Anyway. They win. So they get to roll for damage. Luckily they roll a 1. So I get hit for... I'm ignoring their brawn because my armor is also 4, so it's pointless. So I just take the 1. Faithful duty. Excuse me, miss. It's pronounced duty. I say miss. I mean Mrs. Excuse me. Mrs. Woodworking. Implying that Steve's first name is Firehouse. Sorry, that was just funny to me. That was funny to only me, I think. What? No, don't roll a 3. Ah, you scrub. I'm dying. I'm dying, Squirtle. And they roll a 5. Oh, actually, that means... that's pretty good, actually, because a tie means... a tie means nothing happens. So we do this again. I roll a 4. Great. This all sucks. Ooh, they also roll a 4, which means I win. Haha. I roll 2. Great. 2 plus 4 is 6. Minus 3 is 3. So you go to 32. This is going to take a while because he's going to roll a lot of sixes, I feel. I roll a 6. They roll a 6. Which means I win. They roll 2 3s, so it doesn't count for the healing. Oh, sneeze coming up. I'm so done with this shit. Anyway, I win, so I roll for damage, which is a 6. Do I also get to heal? Probably not. Still, 6 is pretty good. 6 plus 4 is 10. Minus 4 is 6. Nope, minus 3 is 7. So he goes to 25. Alright. I roll an 11. He rolls a 10. He does roll a 6. He rolls a 4 and a 6. So he heals up for 2. But I win the roll, so I get to damage him again. I rolled another 6. So I take him to 20. Yeah. Combat. I rolled a 9. They roll a 5. No 6s in a 5, obviously. And I rolled another 6. Hey, I'm not making this up. I'm actually rolling correct right now. It's an actual... Damn it, I always point the wrong way. Actual website that does that. So, I'm not fucking with you. That's another 7. So, it goes to 13. I feel like I'm winning. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. I always say that, and then it goes to shit again. I rolled a 9, and they rolled a 6, but no, obviously, it's 2 dice, so you can't roll a 6 in 6. So I roll for damage. I roll a 1. A 1 plus 4 is 5, minus 3 is 2. So they go to 11. I rolled an 11. I rolled an 8. So I get to roll another 1, which is 2 damage. So 9. I rolled a 6. They rolled a 3 and a 6, so they go back up to 11, which kind of sucks. And they get to attack. For 1 plus 4. For 1. Fine. I go to 28. I think I'm fine with it. I rolled an 8. They rolled a 5. I rolled another 1, which they go back to 9. I rolled an 11. They rolled a 9. No 6s though, so that's good. And I rolled another 1, so I go to 7. Jesus. Like, the max amount of damage I can do is 7, and I've done that twice. And the least amount of damage I can do is 1. Actually, the least is like 0, but... No, actually, no, the least amount is 1. Or 2? 2. And I've been doing that forever. Shit. What health was he at? I'll just put him at 7. Who cares? I'm winning. I'm paying attention, don't worry. I rolled an 8. I rolled a 7, no 6s. I rolled 2 damage, which means 3 actual damage. So I go to 4. I rolled a 6. They rolled a 7. My speed is higher, so I still win. Yes, that is correct. And they rolled 0 6s. And I rolled 6, which means they're dead. Because 6 plus 4 is 10, minus 3 is 7. Sweet. Alright, I gotta make this joke, because this is way too Last Crusade-y. He chose poorly. And if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, watch Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. And if you know what I'm talking about and still don't find it funny, you are correct. If you manage to defeat the undead crusader, turn to 123. Did. He did. Oh, LGG, I have a question for you. Can you hear the music? Because last time I was like vibing to some background music while I did this, and everybody in chat was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Apparently I put the music too low. I think you should be able to hear it. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I know very well what kind of movies you like, but... Oh, thank you. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, that's great. It's actually all Game Chops stuff. Game Chops is like a video game remix label that all their shit you can just play on Twitch. It's a little bit from some other stuff, but it's mostly from Mikkel, who is a hip-hop producer from Germany. He did a bunch of Zelda and Pokemon and Chill, like it's Zelda and Chill. He did 2 albums, and Pokemon and Chill, I think, and some other stuff. This is a Final Fantasy thing, but yeah, it's great. Zelda and Chill is it's very cool. I just listen to that a lot when I try to fall asleep, which sounds like it's boring, but it's not. It's really good. Yeah, Game Chops on Spotify. Definitely, they also probably have a website and shit. And Mikkel is Mikel. And the 2 albums are just called Zelda and Chill and Zelda and Chill 2. I think you'd like them a lot. This is a Final Fantasy remix album, but I just put it all together in a... I called it a Twitch Adventure playlist. I don't know. I had to do something, right? What was I saying? Ah, yes! Indiana Jones. Like I said, I don't know that I know what kind of movies you like, so I don't know, but I like them a lot. The first and the third one are really good. The second one is okay. The fourth one is garbage, but they're pretty old, right? They're from the 80s. They're definitely movies together with like Star Wars, Blues Brothers, some other stuff that I know because I've seen them since I was 4, and I've seen them like dozens of times because my dad watched them. Like my dad watched them in theaters, and then he got kids, and he was like, "You gotta watch these movies." It's great. I like Harrison Ford. It's good stuff. Wait. Valadin Roth. Wait, I'm gonna read this in the actual book. Actual book. Valadin Roth drops to his knees, his sword rattling to the ground at his side. As the mighty warrior takes his last wheezing breath, a pale white mist slips from between his parted lips and rises up into the sparkling moonlight. Then the withered undead body crumbles to dust at your feet. A second later, and there is an angry rumbling sound, followed by a loud crack as the lid of the tomb shatters in two. You hurry over, peering into the hollow cavity that has now been revealed. There's no body or remains inside, only a plain black leather-bound book. You take it out of the tomb and open it up. Flicking through the pages, you find that it is full of strange runes and markings, but nothing that is intelligible. A little disappointed, you slip the black book into your backpack and then leave the tomb. Turn to 146. Alright, I'm gonna put that shit in my backpack. Go away. Here. Black book. You return to the gate without incident. Fetch is waiting for you on the other side, pacing up and down impatiently. He jumps to attention as you approach. At last, he hisses. Well, I'm not gonna hiss. Withdrawing the key from his robes and fitting it into the lock. I thought you'd become another addition to the graveyard. With a dull click, the gate is unlocked. You pull it open and pass through, banging it shut behind you. Well, asks Fetch, watching you intently from beneath the brim of his hood, did you get the book? Oh, have we? Oh, maybe. I thought I put it in my backpack, though. This is a bit confusing. Because I would argue that at this point it would have to be like, lie to him or tell him you have the book, right? But the... I'm not gonna leave it. We killed an undead crusader for it. Alright. I'm pretty sure this was not a good idea, by the way, to give him the book. I think I should have kept the book. Oh well. See, that was confusing. If that had said Dick of Deceit. Damn it. I mean, aren't all dicks of deceit? Just a little bit. The deceit being that they're not stupid looking, and then every time you fall for it, it's like, ah, you deceived me, because you are in fact a dick, so you look stupid. Yeah. So see, this is the thing. If that before thing, the choice would have said like, you have the backpack, you like say you didn't, or give it to him, I would have said, fuck you, I'm keeping the book. But that's not what it said, so it was a little confusing. Book. You reach into your backpack and pull out the plain black book. The hooded man snatches it from your grasp the moment it is revealed. Giggling with insane glee, he flicks through the pages. Oh yes, this is it, this is it. He snaps it shut and slips it inside his robes. You have done well, we have both done well. Now a reward for your bravery. Your dick deceived me. You should say that. I mean, you're married, so I don't know how often that happens, but you should say that whenever... Anyone should say that if they're like on a one-night stand and they're like, man, that wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be. or if like the dude comes but the other person doesn't, it's like, your dick deceived me, I thought I was going to have a good time. Just kill the hooded guy, problem solved? That's not how this works, I don't think. Fetch unhooks the leather case from his belt and breaks the waxed seals that hold it closed. Lifting up the cover, he reveals its contents. 2 elegant-looking daggers resting on a red velvet cushion. One is black and glows with a soft greenish light. The other is silver. Its hilt inlaid with sparkling garnets and rubies. You may take one of the following. Alright, we can take Dirk of the okay, we're calling it the Dick of Deceit now. We can take the Dick of Deceit, a main hand dagger, +1 speed, +1 brawn, and an ability, or the Silver Silence, 1 speed, 1 magic, ability immobilize. Okay, so I'm gonna look at these abilities, but I'm not taking the speed magic one because I don't care for magic. The problem is, do I want to trade in? Because I have a Goblin Hewer sword, right? So instead of the Goblin Hewer, I would take the Dick of Deceit, meaning I would lose an armor, and I'm not super happy about that. The brawn is nice though, and the corruption might be a good enough ability to figure out. Let's figure out what that does first. Corruption. It is a combat ability. If your damage score causes health damage to your opponent, you can inflict corruption on them, reducing either their brawn or magic by 2 points for the remainder of the combat. You can only use this ability once per combat. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, we're doing that. That's better than armor. For the remainder of combat, they're just weak. I like that a lot. Let's have a quick look at what Immobilize does, just to figure out what we're missing, I guess. It is a speed ability. I don't have any. See Webbed. You can only use Immobilize once per combat. Alright, so it's the same as Webbed, I guess. This ability reduces the number of dice your opponent can roll for attack speed by 1 for 1 combat round only. You can only use this ability once per combat. Okay, so it's basically like Webbed. That's cool, but not as good as Corruption's great. Alright, Dick of Deceit. I'm gonna write Dick. If anybody ever asks me like, hey, is that a typo? I'm saying, nope, that's LGG's fault. It is a dagger, and it gives me brr instead of R, which means my brawn goes to 5 and my armor goes to 3. I'm fine with that. I mean, I figured you would be. If you do not wish to take either of these items, Fetch offers you a purse of gold instead, containing 20 gold crowns. We're already rich. We do need the gold. After you've made your choice, Fetch closes the case, turns on his heel, and silently walks away down the lane. Within moments, the dark hooded figure has vanished, becoming one with the shadows. Make a note of the words Black Book on your hero sheet. Then return to the map to choose another quest. Alright, so it's no longer in my backpack, but I should make a note of it anyway. It's interesting that I have, in fact, this key is for something else, I guess. That's kind of cool. Alright. There we go. Hey, we did a quest. Sweet. We did a quest, we got a cool dagger, corruption. Okay, so we've done all the green quests. We've done the orange quests. I think this was a blue quest, but I don't remember which one. Let's quickly check out. Wait, whoops, that's Act 2. Blue quest. The Stone Circle. Okay, we've done that. So this was Blue Quest 111. Yeah, the Black Book. Oh god, we're at the final, like, quest. Just regular quest before doing the monster. Or the bosses. in Act 1. Sweet. There's only one red quest. It is the most difficult one, though. So yeah, we travel to 87, I guess. The witch hunt. Which hunt? That hunt. 87. Move my butt. As evening falls, you head into the village of Tythebury Cross, eager for some hot food and a bed for the night. However, as you turn into the main square, you find yourself walking into the middle of an impromptu gathering. You squeeze through the tight press of bodies to reach the front of the crowd. A thin, gaunt man, wearing blue robes, is stood on the steps of the village hall. From the resplendent gold chain around his neck, you assume he's the local speaker. He is holding up a sheet of parchment for all to see. You edge forwards to take a closer look. On the parchment, there is a crudely drawn sketch of a witch. Underneath it, scrawled in red ink, is the single word, guilty. You don't need to stand for this anymore, intones the speaker, beating his fist against the parchment. You know, we all know who is responsible for your hardships. You don't have to stand by and watch your crops fail, your wells dry up, your children suffer. It is time for you to take matters into your own hands. It is time for justice. A loud cheer goes up from the crowd. I mean, it's fair. Everybody's blamed some witch we've not met yet for basically everything we've had to do in terms of quests. I generally don't think that that's probably the cause of everything. Witch hunt alone implies that it's like, it's probably not the case, but sure. For the first man or woman who brings me the head of the witch, I will award them a purse of gold. The speaker pats the bulging money pouch at his waist. Thank God for the words money pouch there. A few oohs and ahs pass through the gathering. But, and he suddenly drops his voice. Everyone pushes closer to listen. She is a trickster, a master of the dark arts. She will deceive you with her words and her dick. Put thoughts into your head, make you doubt. But you must be strong. You must believe. Do you hear me? Do you believe? The villagers give another deafening cheer, beating their weapons and stamping their feet. Next page. Whoop. Come with me! Someone tugs on your arm, forcing you to turn. It is Father Grandalt, the village priest. He quickly leads you away from the thronging mob. I need you to go to the witch, he insists. Please, these people are angry. They are looking for anyone to blame for their hardships. But I need someone with a clear head. Someone who is impartial to confront the witch. I don't know if she's guilty or innocent, but she deserves a fair trial at least. He stuffs a crumpled piece of parchment into your hand. That map will lead you to her cottage. Please go, and let your heart judge her crimes. You thank the priest for putting his trust in you. After studying the map, you hurry out of Tythebury Cross, the cheers and cries of the angry mob echoing in your wake. Turn to 195. This I can do. See? 195 is right here, but so pointless. Where are we going? That's where we're going. You follow the map, sprinting along the overgrown path that twists and turns through the dark forest. At last, you come to a clearing where a small wood cabin sits on the edge of the tree line. A grey gelding is tethered to a post outside, already saddled and laden with bags. Hey, this is the beauty of Kindle and such. I don't fucking know what a gelding is. Hello? But we can look it up. And now we learn something. See, don't ever tell you Don't let anyone ever tell you that my stream has never taught you anything. Gelding, a castrated animal. Ooh. Apparently, especially a male horse. Alright. So, no, no dicks of deceit on this horse. You hurry over to the door and contemplate knocking. Instead, you simply push it open and step inside. A plump old woman with her white hair tied back in a bun is in the process of stuffing books and scrolls into a sack. She looks up as you enter, her piercing blue eyes twinkling in the lantern light. Well, well, I wasn't expecting you so soon, she says, squinting towards you. She put a hand into the pocket of her dress and pulls out a pair of spectacles. She places them on the end of the nose, then looks you up and down. You don't look like one of those witch finders. They dress with a little more, style. I mean, to be fair, I'm wearing studded leather armor, a rusted helm, a fucking bat cape, whatever that is, and some goblin shoes. That's not very... It's not very... I agree that I'm not very stylish. She raises one of her hands, displaying a silver signet ring. This belonged to one of their kind once upon a time. The fool underestimated me. She returns to stuffing objects into the sack. Are you here to kill me? She asks, almost matter-of-factly. Whoa, alright. So we can attack the witch. Basically doing the opposite of what this priest told us to do. We can help the witch escape, which is also maybe not the greatest idea. Or we could accuse the witch of her crimes. So I guess we should do that and see if she has something to say about it. My instinct says to help the witch escape, but that's just because, I don't know. I don't live here. It's not my problem. Let's accuse the witch of her crimes. Which... See what they did there? Which of the following crimes will you accuse the witch of? Of which of the following crimes will you accuse the witch? Ending sentences in prepositions like a damn barbarian. Giving Lizelle the potion recipe. Placing a totem in the farmer's field. Causing drought and ruining the crops. Giving Beatrice Fletcher the turnip potion. I remember all those quests. I mean, I guess... What makes the most sense? 108, I guess? Sure. Let's accuse her of giving Beatrice Fletcher the turnip potion. Fletcher said to me that it came from a witch. I remember that bit. Ah, yes. Grins the witch. You might have got me there. That woman was as heartless as they come. Although I never thought she would go through with her plan. Beatrice was fond of her social standing in the community. She would never have risked being seen performing such a deed. The old woman's eyes sparkle with mischief. I suppose she must have found someone who was, less concerned with such things. It was me. I did that. She gives you a knowing wink and then returns to her packing. Let's accuse her of something else, because, I mean, she did do that, but then... Wasn't exactly a capital crime, now was it? Okay, from top to bottom this time. Ah yes, grins the witch. Sweet, lovesick Lizelle. She reaches over and snatches a book from a nearby shelf. Flicking to a particular page, she hands the book to you. It appears to be a simple recipe book for cooking sauces. Look, is it really my fault the girl had cobwebs in her ears? The recipe I gave her was for a herb and mushroom garnish. Ha! Love potion indeed. I suspect she got the ingredients wrong, substituted the green word for Findlewort. Can I really be held accountable for a young girl's foolishness? I'm beginning to like this witch. She also placed a totem in the farmer's field. The old woman shakes her head. It was a cleansing totem. Those spirits were there to spook the farmers and keep them away while it did its work. I wasn't banking on someone like you to come along. That sentence doesn't make any sense. It was a cleansing totem. Those spirits were there to spook the farmers and keep them away while it did its work. Oh, I see. Okay. She continues to hastily pack items into her sack. That field had been tainted by a summoning ritual. There's a demon loose in Tythry, and that is why I came here, to root it out. Alright, yeah, we're definitely helping the witch escape, but let's accuse her of one final thing, I guess. The old woman cackles to herself. Tell me, do I really look capable of commanding the weather? Yes, those bumbling weather wizards can sometimes bring a little rain or some wind, but to bring drought to the land? She begins filling another sack with spellbooks and bottles. The weather is the work of a higher power, a changeling no less. It wants the crops to wither, it wants to spread anger and resentment and chaos. That is what they do. I want to help the witch escape. I like this witch. She seems cool. 101. You grab the last of the witch's spellbooks and place them inside the open sack. She looks at you in surprise, then offers you a smile. Thank you, she says. You have a kind heart. After tying up the sack, you help the witch to load her belongings onto the horse. In the distance, you can hear the jeering crowd advancing through the woods. I must go, says the witch, hoisting herself into the saddle. My time here is at an end. She leans over to you, beckoning you closer. Listen to me. The speaker is a changeling. He is the one responsible for the villagers' woes. He is the one that has brought the goblins here and the dark things of the underworld. It has taken me many years to track down that demon spawn. Now that I know the true nature of its form, it wants me dead. She reaches into the pocket of her dress and pulls out a small phial. Inside the glass casing is a clear blue liquid. If this potion comes into contact with its skin, it will reveal the changeling for what it truly is. You take the vial and thank the witch. She places a hand on your shoulder and whispers something, a blessing perhaps. Then she kicks the flanks of her gelding and gallops away. As the angry mob descend on the clearing, you decide to make your own speedy retreat back to the village. Turn to 142. Yay! We helped a lady. The village is eerily quiet as you hurry along its winding lanes. Nearly everyone is out in the woods, seeking vengeance against the witch. In the distance you can see smoke and flames rising into the clear night sky. You guess it is the witch's cabin, which has been torched by the angry mob. Only one man remains in the village. The speaker waits patiently on the hall steps, rubbing his hands together in gleeful anticipation. As you stride towards him, the witch's phial held tightly in your fist, he looks up in surprise. What is this? He scowls. I want the witch's head. Where is it? I don't have her head, you say defiantly, but I do have this. You remove the stopper from the glass vial and throw its contents into the speaker's astonished face. He staggers back, clawing at his skin as it sizzles and burns. You back away, gagging as a sulphurous smoke fills the air. Then the man's cries suddenly become a bestial roar as he begins to transform. His body widens, splitting out of the flimsy blue robes to reveal muscular black skin. From his back, two enormous leathery wings expand outwards, their veins pulsing with hellish light. Finally, the speaker removes his hands from his face to reveal a demonic visage, contorted with rage. See me for how I truly am, he snarls. Now you will pay for your insolence. Ooh, this is interesting. If you have the words Black Book written on your hero sheet, turn to 121. Otherwise, turn to 217. We do have the Black Book. Ow, fuck. No. The changeling is a more powerful foe, thanks to the Black Book that it now reveals in its clawed hands. Shit. As it advances towards you, the infernal creature surrounds its body with a crackling ring of fire. Sorry, of black fire. You will burn, it snarls, like all those who dare stand in my way. So... okay. Would it be the same creature but not... Fuck, now I've lost my track of what I was doing. Here, 217. What would happen if I hadn't given him the black book? Alright, he would have less armor, less health, and he would have hellfire instead of black fire. Well, this sucks. I made him stronger. I knew that whole book thing was a bad idea. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, his brawn's pretty good. Armor is the same as mine, and my speed is better, so there we go. And we have corruption, which is nice. Blackfire. At the end of every combat round, your hero automatically takes 2 damage from the flames that surround this demon. This ability ignores armor. Well, shit. What's Hellfire? Oh, it's the same fucking thing. Oh. He's not that much stronger. I'm not that worried. It still sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, we gotta do some stuff. Because of first cut, his health is actually 44, not 45. And piercing. So, what does corruption do exactly again? If your damage score causes health damage to your opponent, you can inflict corruption on them, reducing either their brawn or magic by 2 points for the remainder of the combat. So I can reduce his brawn to 3. That's pretty sweet. Alright. Well, I gotta hit him first, but it seems incredibly doable. Let's battle. And fight! I rolled a 9. He rolled a 3. That's not a good start for him. I do 3 plus 5 is 8 damage. Minus 3 is 5. So they go to 40... Nope. 39. And are corrupted, so their brawn is now 3. Okay. Not so strong after all, eh? Oh, but at the end of every combat round, I automatically take 2 damage. So I go to 28, actually, so that's fine. Okay, I have 1 health potion. I might die. Because I have to do a lot of damage, and I get hit at least for 2. Regardless of getting hit. So it sucks. But we'll find out. I rolled a 10. They rolled a 2. Okay, well, so far it's going quite well. I roll 4 damage plus 5 is 9, minus 3 is 6, so they go to 33. I go to 26. I roll a 5, they roll a 3. Which means I get to roll for 3 damage, is 8, is 5 again, so they go to 28. I go to 24. I'm glad my speed is as high as it is, because otherwise I would be fucked. I rolled a 5 again, they also rolled a 5, but my speed is much higher, so I get to roll for damage. 2 plus 5 is 7, minus 3 is 4, they go to 24, and I go to 22. I rolled a 5, they rolled a 9. Shit. 5, 9, 5 plus 7 is 12. 9 plus 5 is 14. Yeah, okay, they definitely win. So they roll for damage. 3 plus 3 brawn is 6. Minus 3 armor is 3. So I go... this sucks. This sucks because I go to 19. But then end of combat round I go to 17 because of the stupid fire. So he hits for a lot. Alright. I rolled a 6. He rolls a 7. My speed is higher, so I still win. I roll for maximum damage. 6 plus 5 is 11. Minus 3 is 8. So it goes to 16. While I go to 15. It's gonna be tight. It is going to be tight. I might use a bunch of my potions, honestly. 9, and they roll a 6. Okay, I think I'm gonna use a pot of brawn to give me 2 brawn. I think that's only for 1 attack, but we'll see. Let's have a quick look at the glossary of items, because I don't actually know what the item sheet. There we go. Hello. It appears to not be working. Is there a reason for that? Oh, there it is. All right, sure. Wow, this is sorted in a horrible way. Wait, pot. Can I search for pot? Apparently not. Give me backpack shit. What? Okay. This list of items does not list backpack items. So, guess fuck me. Yeah, I don't remember if the pot of brawn. I think it's just 2 brawn for 1 attack, which makes sense to me. Otherwise, I would have used it a long time ago. So I'm gonna use it though, because I get to attack for 3 plus 5 plus 2 is 7 damage in total, right? Because it's 10 minus 3 armor is 7. Alright, let's do that. That seems like a useful potion. Or at least a good use of a semi-useful potion. I rolled a 4. They rolled a 9, so they get to hit me. Oh wait, end of the turn I go to 13. 13. So they get to attack, which sucks. 4 plus 3 minus 3 is 4, so I got a 9. And then at the end of the turn I go to 7. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna use my potion because I could use the health. Go back to 11. Okay, now I gotta win. I have 2 charms, which means I can re-roll 2 dice if I need to. Okay, I rolled a 1 and a 6. I'm gonna re-roll the 1, so I'm gonna use one of my charms. Which means I re-roll, because yeah, I got a 1 and a 6 is a 7. I re-roll the 1 to a 2. Fuck. So it's 8. And then they roll a 5. So okay, we were good already. That's fine. And then I roll a 1. Can charm re-roll damage also? Because a 1 sucks. Right? Because I could potentially try to kill them? 6 plus 5 is 11 minus 3. Yeah, I can kill them with 1 roll. And a 1 is particularly bad. Let's look if I can use my final charm to do that. That's twice as good! I know, right? That's true. Hey, Joe. How you doing? Charm. Where you at? You may re-roll one of your hero's dice anytime during a combat. You must accept the result of the second roll. Sure. Alright, I'm gonna use my final charm to try and roll more damage because that sucked. I hate everything. I hate everything. I rolled another one. That was such a waste. Stupid dice rolling website. Oh no, Joe, that's not very good. What are you doing watching a stream? You gotta, like, I don't know, elevate your legs, go put on your back, go on your back, do your exercises. Take an insane amount of painkillers. I'm sorry to hear that, Joe. I have been in your position many times, I feel. Like I've had back pains for the past 11 years. Sometimes quite severe. So I know what it's like, and it sucks, and I'm sorry. I hope it goes away quite quickly. Alright, fine, I do 1 plus 5 is 6, minus 3 is 3. So they go to 4. Ugh. And I go to 9. I might still lose, you know? It's not good. Especially because if I have to redo this, I redo it without my useful items. So everything sucks. Okay, luckily I roll a 12. They can't beat me. They don't. And roll another 1? Come on. 1 plus 5 is 6. Minus 3 is 3. They go to 1. Ugh. And I go to 7. This is too tight. It's too tight. I rolled a 6. They rolled a 6. My speed is higher, so I win. Okay, I can't not kill them now, so that's good. I rolled another 6. That's nice. So they dead. They be dead. Yo. And then I guess end of combat round, I go to 5. So I think we're fine. Woo! Okay, I used 2 useful potions. That's unfortunate, but I mean, this is the only Act 1 red quest, so it makes sense that it's a little tricky, right? Did I have to use the potions? I don't think so, actually. I would have been at 3. I would have ended the game, the battle at 1 if I hadn't used my health potion. Back to 30. Sweet. If you defeat the changeling, go to 133. I did in fact do that. Could you just click on the thing? Is that an option? Thank you. The changeling is dead. As its immense smoking body slumps to the earth, a peal of thunder echoes across the skies. You look up to see the grey storm clouds starting to swirl and gather overhead. It appears that the demon's death has finally broken the spell of drought that once assailed the land. You may now take one of the following rewards. Hellfire Robes, which would make me lose all my armor, but it would get me an extra speed, and the Trickster ability, which does... You may swap one of your opponent's speed die for your own. You can only use Trickster once per combat. That's cool, but having almost no armor seems kind of ridiculous. I have a ring that gives me the ability Seer. Add 1 to the result of each die you roll for your damage score for the duration of combat. Huh! That's cool. So instead, that would be instead of the dust ring. So instead of a brawn, I would just always add 1. That does nothing then, right? Hey Carmen, it's going quite well. We just killed a changeling. Right? Because brawn always adds 1 to my damage. And Seer also adds 1 to my damage. So I'd rather have the brawn because that's good for challenges as well. Outside of combat. I don't see how this is better than having a brawn. So I'm not taking this. The talisman gives me 1 speed and trickster. What does trickster do again? You may swap one of your opponent's speed die for your own. You can only use trickster. Right. So the option to get 8 speed but 1 armor instead of 3 and trickster, or to just keep everything the same but get trickster, because my existing talisman already gets 1 speed. I don't think having 0 armor is a very good idea, but having 8 speed is very good. I kind of want to go for that. That seems like a bad idea, but I kind of want to go for it. The magic doesn't do anything, right? The magic, I don't use magic, I use brawn. What do you think? Should I forgo armor? Remembering that if you win your speed roll all the time, because your speed is insanely high, you never get hit, so you don't care about armor. An hour-long meeting, ugh. Oh, plain code names. Okay, that's not that bad. Whoa, that's a conk raid. That's an old school Monday feeling. Hello, Conquis. Thank you for the shout out. 20 months?
You should get good.
I think you should get good. I refuse, good sir. Hello everyone from Conquista stream. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing very well. What was he playing? Oh, he was Minecrafting, right? You said something about there's no new games coming out, so I'm going back to Minecraft. Does that imply that you've played every game in existence? I don't think so, buddy. But did you have fun with Minecraft? I hope you did. Welcome everybody. I keep subbing but never get to come on. Harass you with my resub message. I mean, here you are. I'm back on Mondays, baby. Just saying. Hey Rad, how you doing? Baby Yoda sip. Oh right, I don't see these. Yeah, stupid DB. I don't know. Wait, why am I not seeing that? I think I have that in BTTV. Oh well, whatever. I'm just lurky lurk. No worries, Rad. Enjoy the lurky lurk. Welcome everybody from Conquista stream. I am Bearded Bogle. I stream a variety of different things on the days that I stream. On Mondays, Mondays are a bit tricky, but generally I would say I play tabletop RPG, single player, choose your own adventure book type things. So currently we are reading through DestinyQuest. The first one, The Legion of Shadow. It's the first book. Hey Eric, what up? And we just finished, I think we're almost finished with the first and only Red, which is the hardest quest in Act 1. Because we killed a changeling, which was pretty cool. And I'm still quite sick, so I don't know, I sound different. Like the stream title says, to me I sound much sexier than I normally sound, but that's because the voice in my head is different, right? I can't tell you how I sound. No. Earlier, I've been talking a lot now, so it's kind of gone, but early in the stream, I sounded like fucking George Takei saying, "Oh my." How's everyone doing? I hope you're all having a great time. Happy New Year's, too. Happy New Year's to all, and thank you so much, Conk, for that 20-month resub. I appreciate it, but it is not going to help me get good. Alright, fuck it. I'm taking the Hellfire robes. Damn it. No armor for me. But the speed goes up. Speed. Yes! The magic goes up, but I don't care about that. Ooh, what the fuck just happened? Oh god. That's what you get for copying from a Kindle app. Hellfire robes. It gives me +1 sp and +1 ma and ability trickster. here, I gotta put Trickster. Where does that go? I think it's a combat modifier. Yeah. Now, I will not get good. You can't make me. Alright, so I got double charm. And Trickster. Cool. Alright, cool. As you leave the village, the first rains for many months begin to fall. Return to the map to continue your adventure. I'm gonna die so hard, by the way, now that I have 0 fucking armor. This is probably a bad idea, but speed is good. Speed is good. Return to the map to continue your adventure. Alright, so we've done all the quests. As in, we've done all the green quests, we've done all the orange quests, we've done all the blue quests, and we've done the final red quest. So all that is left to us are these boss, like these monsters and the boss to finish Act 1. I don't know if I want to do all the monsters, because they might not be super interesting, but I could try one. We've gone to the village already, I don't think. I mean, I guess I could buy something. Let's see if I need to buy something. I'm not going to read all of this, because we've done that already. Explore the market. Visit the apothecary. I have 75 gold, right? So I should be able to buy some shit. Okay, that costs 10. 10 for a pot of healing. Not a bad idea. See if we can get some decent armor. Gloves. No. And a cloak. No. I have ghoul hair. I don't know what that does. Let's check for unique items. No, I think I already made a bat cape, which was cool. But that's about it. Oh, good. Thank you, Kindle, for splitting the page like that. It's very, very fucking useful. Let's see, a sword for speed and brawn. But we already have the Dick of Deceit. Look, it's a long story. It's called the Dick of Deceit. I can't help it. We've got a head for brawn and armor, but then I lose a speed, so what the fuck is the point? And I got boots. Ah, the boots are speed and brawn. No, fuck, the boots I already have are already... They're already speed and brawn. I kind of missed... excuse me. Interesting. Okay, so none of this is interesting. And I don't have a damaged shield. So I'm just gonna buy 2 potions, 2 health potions, I think. Yeah, alright. It costs me 20 gold, but I think replenishing my pots of healing. One use for health. For HP. Alright. We have some stuff. Leave the market. Okay, yeah, we've done all this. Let's go back to the map. Alright, so let's figure out one of these monster types. Legendary monster, number 18. Apparently they can be quite difficult. I'm thinking let's do that and then end the stream, because reading streams, I can't do them as long as normal streams at the best of times, but also every stream reminds me of the fact that I am still not better, so ugh. Legendary monster. Mauler. Oh god, is this just combat? Combat sucks. Combat's fine, by the way, but I find combat to be at least not as interesting for chat. Like, it's not as interesting to stream. A narrow trail takes you up into the rocky hills. Picking your way past boulders and scree, you spy a cave opening ahead. As you near, you hear an ominous, thundering growl coming from inside the cave. You ready yourself for combat as a huge black bear comes snuffling out of the darkness. I lost my trail there. With a snarl, it rears up onto its hind legs, its immense, muscled frame towering above you, swiping its paws through the air. You catch sight of the beast's razor-sharp claws. Now you know why the locals call this bear the Mauler. It is time to defend yourself. Alright, so it's got a speed of 5. My speed is 8, so I'm good. It's got a brawn of 8. Whew. And I have almost no armor. This is great. It's got 5 armor. This guy is tough. If Mauler wins a combat round and inflicts health damage, the beast automatically raises its speed to 7. This is some bullshit. I'm glad Bear's not here. He would not approve of me trying to fight and murder a bear. Alright. Let's do this, shall we? Combat. I rolled 2 dice. I rolled a 6 plus 8 is 14. They rolled a 12 plus 5 is way more. Okay, this bear's gonna kill me. Good to know. Good to know. They roll 5 damage plus 8. Oh, I'm so dead. I am so dead. Bear's at 29, by the way, because I have first cut, which is fine. But oof, I'm so dead. Right, wait, 5 plus 8, 13, minus 1 is 12, so they deal 12 damage? Fuck. And their speed goes to 7 now? That's great. No, it's great. This is perfect. I don't care, I think. Hubris! I rolled a 6, they rolled a 6. Ooh, my speed is 8. Thank you, I win. I roll for 5 damage, plus 5 is 10, minus 5 armor is 5. So the thing goes to 24. And because I have corruption, for the rest of combat, their brawn is only... Their brawn is only 6, I think? Which I don't know if that's gonna save me, but at least it means I don't die as quickly. Yes. And their speed is back to 5, which is also kind of nice. I roll a 7, they roll a 6, so I win. I do 6 damage, plus 5 is 11, minus 5 is 6. Right. I'm just not gonna count my brawn, because the armor is the same, so I deal the damage that I roll. It is what it is. So the thing goes to 18. Alright. I might still get it. Rolled a 7, they rolled a 9, but my speed is 3 higher, so I am better. So I deal damage. I deal 4 damage plus nothing is 4 damage. So they go to 14. All I gotta do is not get hit. That's all I gotta do is be quicker. I rolled a 7, they rolled a 3. Okay, so far so good. I do 6 damage again. Okay, you know what? This bear's not that big deal. This bear's a little... It's honestly a little pussycat. Shit, I rolled a 6. That's not great. They rolled a 7. That's perfect. I have more speed, so I win. For 3 damage. I have piercing. Maybe, I don't ever use piercing. Maybe I should use piercing. What does piercing even do? Use piercing to ignore your opponent's armor and apply your full damage score to their health. This ability can only be used once per combat. I mean, yes please. Let's see, 2. Oh, I roll 4. Oh, they also roll 4. What an idiot. So I win. I roll 1 damage. Does it matter when I use piercing? Not really, because they cancel each other out. He's dead. If I use piercing, he's dead. Okay, good. I use piercing. He's dead. I win. Stupid bear. If you defeat Mauler, turn to 26. Ooh, more items. Yes, please. The giant bear gives a deep, bellowing cry, then crashes to the ground, dead. I'm sorry, bear. Bear the mod, not the bear. I don't care about the bear. You may now take one of the following items as a reward for your heroism. Mauler's Maw. Good name. I'm gonna lose a speed on that. I don't think that's great. A Rage Claw, eh? I don't know about that. I would... Okay, so the Rage Claw, this one, I would trade in for the Ghoul Claw, and I would get another speed, but 1 brawn less, which is probably what I should do. I keep the piercing ability, so that's fine. The Cloak. What does the Cloak do? Brawn and Magic. That's incredibly pointless, because you either use Brawn or Magic. What does Savagery do? You may raise your Brawn or Magic score by 2 for 1 combat round. Yeah, it's not bad, but I'm not using that. And then Mauler's Maw, I get a Brawn and an Armor, but I lose a speed, and I gain Fearless. That's probably what I should do, but I don't want to lose a speed. I'm thinking about taking the Rage Claw. I think that's not a bad idea. Rage Claw is a fist weapon, and it gives me 2 speed and piercing. So my speed goes to 9, and my brawn goes back to 4. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah. Alright. I guess I can fight another legendary monster. Humbaroth. Good name. Good name, Humbaroth. You head east along the gravelly track that winds through the foothills of the Blackthorn Mountains. You pass the splintered wrecks of several carts and caravans, and are immediately reminded of the tales of the giant that now holds sway over this stretch of Tythbury. To slay the deadly creature would be doing the locals an enormous favor. You haven't traveled far into the rocky hills before the ground begins to tremble and shake beneath your feet. Steadying yourself against a nearby boulder, you turn to see a giant of a man stomping purposefully towards you, his immense strides carrying him over the jagged rocks that litter the hillside. I should allow you to read along. Dressed in filthy animal skins and a necklace of human skulls, the giant is a truly imposing sight. In his hands he carries a mighty stone club, which he now raises above his head as he bellows with rage. You glance down at your own weapons, which suddenly look small and insignificant by comparison. Can you really hope to best such a monster in combat? It's time to find out. Okay, so the armor's fine. The speed is great, because it's not a lot. The health, I'll deal with. The brawn is a problem. And it's got punishing... The brawn is 9. It's got punishing blows. Each time Humbaroth inflicts health damage, your armor is lowered by 1. Well, I mean, okay, so my armor goes to 0 the first time he hits. That's not that big of a deal, because I don't have any armor to speak of. Alright. Humbaroth. Still a good name. 35 health. We can do this. Just don't get hit. It's easy. Just don't get hit. Come on, speed of 9. I rolled an 11. They rolled an 8. I rolled 3 plus 4. Their armor is 4, so I'm not going to add my brawn because that cancels each other out. So I just deal 3 damage. Technically, they were at 34 because of first cut. 3 damage puts them to 31. And because of corruption, their brawn is now 7. Still a lot. I rolled a 10, they rolled a 6. I roll 1 damage. So they go to 30. So combat takes a long time when your speed is high, but basically you don't get hit, which is kind of nice. He said, while rolling miserably, maybe? No, I'm good. I rolled a 9, they rolled an 8. I roll 5 damage. So 25. I rolled a 4, they rolled a 9. 4 plus 9 is 13. 9 plus 4 is also 13. Okay, we both basically rolled each other's speed, so we're tied. And tie means nothing happens, so that's nice. I rolled a 5, they rolled a 7, which means I win because my speed is much higher for 5 damage. I rolled a 10, they rolled much lower, and I roll for another 5 damage. In case it's weird to you that nothing changes there because I rolled 5 a couple of times in a row, I do see, just in case people are wondering about that, I do see, like, whoops, I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up! Why am I fucking up? Please. Yeah, I fucked up. Anyway, I do see, like, what the roll actually does right here on this ancient fucking website. There's probably better ways to do that, but there we go. Alright. Combat again. I rolled a 10, they rolled an 8. To be fair, I'm also just rolling very well. The fact that my speed is much higher is not actually doing much currently, because I'm just rolling higher to begin with. I rolled 6 damage. That's pretty good. 14 health. I rolled an 8. They rolled a 10. 10 plus 4 is 14. 8 plus 9 is way more, so I still win. I'm gonna try and see if this fucking Humberoth does not get to hit me at all. 5 damage, so they go to 9. I rolled a 6, they rolled a 6. I roll for 4 damage, so they go to 5. And 4. Right, I roll a 4 again, great. And they rolled a 7. 7 plus 4 is 11, 4 plus 9 is 13. I still win! Still win, baby. 3 damage, they go to 2. Okay, one more hit. One more hit, I can do this. I rolled a 9, they rolled a 6. Yep, I can't roll, not enough. I do actually roll. Actually, I could, if I rolled a 1, they would go to 1. I rolled a 2, they die. Very good. If you manage to defeat the giant, turn to 44. If you are defeated, that didn't happen. This is a bad... These, like, legendary monsters are a bad way of showing what these streams are normally about, because combat is, like, the least important and least interesting part of this book. And so I apologize, especially to anyone who's still in from the raid. But oh well. It is what it is, am I right? They say the bigger they are, the harder they fall. As you land the killing blow, the giant teeters back on his heels, then topples backwards, arms flailing in the air. The ground shakes as the mighty giant hits the ground, throwing up clouds of billowing dirt and dust. Humberoth the giant is dead. There will be much rejoicing. Much rejoicing. It's a weird way to put things, honestly. There will be much rejoicing in Tile 3 when the locals hear the news. You may now take one of the following items as a reward. Alright. The club sucks, because I don't want to give... I mean, it doesn't suck, but I want to keep my dick of deceit. Don't ask. Trophy of Bones is a necklace for armor, magic, and charm. It's not great. And the boots, speed and armor instead of speed and brawn, and they give me steadfast. I might not take anything from this, honestly. Steadfast, what does that do? You are immune to knockdown. Ah, that's cool. I've not encountered that yet, but it is cool. Do I want to trade in a brawn for armor? I don't think so. My brawn's already pretty low. Do I want to trade in a speed for 2 brawn, though? I think I might do that. Get rid of my Dick of Deceit. It's a Dirk of Deceit, but Lady Game Guy rechristened it, so that's why I wrote it down there. It's not a typo. And it gives me pound. You know what should have pound? The Dick of Deceit, anyway. A mighty blow that increases your damage score by 3. However, in the next combat round, you must lower your speed by 1. This ability can only be used once. Alright. The speed of 8 is still pretty good compared to a speed of... compared to a speed of 9. And having a brawn of 6 instead of 4 is really good. So I think I'm gonna get rid of the Dick of Deceit. Skull Breaker. Is club. +3 bro. Brawl goes to 6, speed goes to 8. I'm still happy with that. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Yeah. And I get pound as an ability. I assume that's a combat ability. Yes, it is. So I will put it here. Pound. There we go. I mean, we might as well do the final boss, or the final legendary monster. Zaladel the Satyr. I mean, alright. Alright. Be that way. The path leads you down into a thickly wooded valley, the trees pressing in tightly on either side. You stop to examine the sheet of parchment that a passing traveler gave to you. It shows a map and the location of some ruins. Apparently, local archaeologists are excavating the site and could do with some paid muscle to help with the dig. Sounds like easy money. You leave the path, following a narrow trail into denser woodland. As you plunge deeper into the wilderness, you start to make out sounds coming from up ahead. They sound like cries for help, and a scream cut short by a gurgling cry. You quicken your pace, pushing your way past gnarly branches and stinging nettles. You emerge in a large clearing dominated by a series of ivy-covered ruins. A number of men are fleeing towards the tree line, spades and other equipment left scattered around a half-dug hole. Wondering what has spooked the men, you enter the clearing. At that moment, a creature steps up from behind an old crumbling tower. It is at least a head taller than a man, with curved horns and goat-like feet. Its hairy body is covered in black sigils that seem to writhe and change before your very eyes. You do not run, hisses the... No, I wasn't hissing, sorry. Hisses the bestial creature, pointing a taloned finger in your direction. At last, an opponent worthy of my attention. You prepare yourself for combat as the nightmarish creature advances. Zaladel, the Satyr. Speed of 5. Magic 7. That's bad, but I'm turning that to 5 soon enough. Armor 4 is to be expected. Health 40 is a lot, but we'll be fine. Let's see about these special abilities. Black sigils. At the end of every combat round, your hero automatically suffers 1 damage. Fuck. Bewitched. Reroll any 1 or 2 dice results for Zaladel. The results of the rerolled dice must be used. Oh, that's going to be fun with this rolling app. Fuck. Alright, don't roll too many 1s and 2s, because rerolling is a nightmare. Alright. 2 dice. I rolled a 7. They rolled a 6. I win. Oh, fuck. They rolled a 6, but they rolled a 1 and a 5. So I have to re-roll. See, this is why this is annoying. If only I did this with actual dice, but there we go. So they rolled a 5 and a 1. I have to re-roll the 1 into a 1. So suck it. I still win. I roll for 6 damage. Double suck it. 6 plus 6 is 12. Minus 4 is 8. So they are at 39 already. So they go to 31. And their brawn goes to... Sorry, their magic goes to 5 because of corruption. Yeah, and they started at 39 because of the first cut. I'm getting all of this. Good. Good, good, good. I rolled a 12. They cannot beat me. And they don't. Wait. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They can't beat me. Okay. I roll for 3 damage. Plus 6 is 9. Minus 4 is 5. So 26. Oh, I should be at 28 right now because 2 combat rounds. I take 1 damage at the end of every combat round, so I'm at 28. I rolled an 8. They rolled a 4. I rolled a 1. Oh, no, they didn't roll a 4. Damn it. They rolled 2, 2, so I have to re-roll all of them. They actually rolled an 11. Holy shit. So I rolled an 8. Plus 8 is 16. They rolled an 11. Plus 5 is also 16. So no damage is dealt because a tie means nothing happens. Whoops, I fucked up. Okay, there we go. I rolled a 9. They rolled a 4. But I have to re-roll the 1. So they rolled a 5. Fine, I still win. Yes. This is confusing and annoying. Alright, this time I roll for 3 damage. I'm actually 27 because even though it was a tie, it was still a combat round, so I took 1. Because of, what is it called? Black sigils? Alright. Don't know how that hurts me, but okay then. Right, I did 3. Plus 6 is 9. Minus 4 is 5, so they go to 21. And then I go to 26. I rolled a 10. They rolled a 6 and a 1. Re-rolling the 1. They rolled a 12. It's kind of cute, right? Like, I rolled a 10. And they rolled maximum. And I still win. Because I'm just that good. Sorry. My speed is way higher, so that's why. I roll 4 damage. Minus 4 is so 6 damage because of his armor. Sure. 15. I go to 25. I assume people are much stronger in Act 2, so I'm not gonna be like, it's not gonna be this easy all the time. But the fact that my speed is so much higher really is a good thing. Alright, I rolled Snake Eyes, so I don't think I'm gonna win this one. Wait, I can do something about that. I have 2 charms, I can just re-roll both of them. Yeah, let's just do that. I'll re-roll both of my 1s. Alright, and a 6 and a 5, that's much better. That means he can't lose. Nope. Or he can't win, I mean. Okay, I roll 2 damage, plus 6 is 8, minus 4 is 4, so they go to 11. And I go to 24. I roll a 10, they rolled a 9. I roll 4 damage, is 10 minus 4 is 6 again, so they go to 5. I go to 23. I roll a 5, they rolled a 3, but I have to re-roll both of them. I rolled a 7. 5 plus 8 is more than 7 plus 5. It's exactly 1 more, so I'll take it. Yes. I rolled 6, so he's dead. 6 plus 6 is 12, minus 4, yeah, okay. Stupid Zaladel, who unlike the name that I've already forgotten, it has a dumb name. he is now dead also. If you defeat Zalabel, turn to 80. No, it cannot be! The satyr drops to its knees, cupping its hands to catch the black blood that flows from its many wounds. I am immortal, like the forest. I will live forever. The creature's eyes glaze over, and then slowly it falls backwards into the freshly dug earth. Satyr is dead. You may now take one of the following as a reward. A ring that would make me lose brawn but gives me thorns. What does thorns do? Thorns. At the end of every combat round, you automatically inflict 1 damage to all of your opponents. This ability ignores armor. That's sweet. I might get rid of a brawn for that. The chest does magic and armor, so no thank you. The backpack thing is forest dew. Use any time in combat to restore your health to full. Damn. That's okay. The forest dew and the circle of thorns are worth considering. The dusk leaf doubloon is only good if you're focusing on magic. I'm taking the circle of thorns. That's sweet. Circle of thorns. Ability. Surprising no one. Thorns. Okay, so they start with 1 damage, and every turn they take 1 damage. That's pretty sweet. Thorns is a passive one. There we go. Thorns. Alright. Now I'm gonna quickly look... Oh, whoops. One by one, the men return from the forest, relieved that the creature is dead. After tending to the wounded, the men offer you a day's work, digging at the site. You agree to help and earn yourself 20 gold crowns. Thanking the archaeologists, you take the track that leads back to Tythebury Cross. You may now return to the map. Alright, I'm back at 75, baby. So, in Act 1, there's only one thing to do. If it's a long thing, I'm not going to do it today, though, because I'm still not completely better from a pretty nasty flu that's been going on for more than a week now. And also, all this reading is fucking up my voice. So, we'll see. If it's short, if it's just like... Because it says boss monster, right? If it's just a monster fight, then I'll do it. But, if not... Let's see. Let us see. I suppose ending it on a cliffhanger would be maybe better. Oh, my throat does fucking hurt. Alright. Nope. Let's do that next time. It's too much. Alright. Start at 97 next time. Alright. Well, friends, I hope that was fun. I thought it was fun. I like this. I'm pretty sure I'm doing it mostly for myself, but I like doing this. Thank you, Carbon. I'll be fine. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to take to not have the flu, I guess. Ugh. Luckily, I had the mute button at hand for any cough, sneeze, or phlegm-related sounds. Alright, friends. I had a blast. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you tomorrow? Probably tomorrow. Yes, because up next is tomorrow. I will continue to play Diablo 3 with my wife. We'll be back here starting Act 2, actually, which I remember so little of this game. It's ridiculous. Like, I know Diablo 2 with like the back of my hand, sort of. I mean, compared to other people, I probably know very little, but still, I know how all of that goes. And Diablo 3, I don't remember anything. We've been here 2 years. We will stay here. No, that's nice. I wasn't actually worried. It's not been 2 years yet. In April technically in March. In March, end of March, it will be 2 years. Holy shit. That's a lot. On Thursday, I will be back attempting to finish Red Dead Redemption 2, although I think it might take 2 streams. On Saturday, finally, after more than a month, I am back with Zelda. Not finishing, but at least continuing Oracle of Seasons. I like that game a lot, so don't miss that. Sunday's a bit weird. Normally I do other stuff, but Sunday in the afternoon, I am in Mod Fish Hands' channel. Go follow her, because me and Joe are joining her for the DLC of Trine 4. We already finished the game some time ago, but we have to play the DLC. And then in the evening, that'll be fun too. In the evening, I will be on Haggard Hessian's channel. We will continue building on our raft. We streamed it once already, but our raft is getting pretty full because we're being joined by Lady Gamegas, CQ Wisdom, and Archim Havoc, 3 other lovely streamers and people, as opposed to all those other streamers that aren't people, I guess. So yeah, Sunday's a big, not on my channel, but anywhere else, yes please, kind of day. And then next Monday, I will definitely finish Red Dead Redemption 2, just because I have to do it at some point, right? Then we're back to Diablo, and on Thursday, not this Thursday, unfortunately, but next Thursday, I'm finally starting my Halo playthrough. Ideally, most of it, if not all of it, in co-op. This time, at least, I'm starting with my best friend, who is going to be in this room. He's been in chat a couple of times, but you will be able to see his face. And we'll start Halo Combat Evolved. It'll be fun. I like those games. And then yeah, I'm skipping one Sunday for Life is Strange, but I think that is not a huge problem. Yesterday's Life is Strange stream was very fun. I'm very much enjoying the game, even though I very much hate some of the people in that game. But I think I'm supposed to hate them, so it's okay. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Please stay safe, please stay healthy. Since Friday, I think, I was eligible to get my booster shot, and I tried to plan it, and they asked me, do you have COVID-like symptoms? And I was like, yeah, I'm getting tested on Sunday, and they said, that means you can't get a booster shot yet. They didn't say any of this, it was a website, but get your booster shot if you're able to, and if you have all your vaccinations, get your 3rd one. It's important. And if you haven't been vaccinated yet, the fuck are you doing? Like, seriously. I don't even know what to say anymore. You're on the 10th? Nice. Yeah, I don't know, I did a self-test last week and it was negative, and I did a proper someone else sticks a thing up my nose test yesterday, and it was also negative, so I'm pretty sure I don't have COVID. I just have a pretty wicked case of the flu. Or a flu, I suppose. So yeah, I'm gonna plan it basically as soon as I'm allowed to, which is when I don't have symptoms anymore, I suppose. Even though, maybe I can do it now because I do have a negative test result. We'll see. I'm gonna get it soon. Everybody should get it. Get it. Fucking get it. Anyway, take care of yourself. Be nice to yourself as well. Like, you know, sometimes our brain, I don't say this enough anymore, but sometimes our brains have a tendency to tell ourselves that we're not enough, or that we're bad at something, or that we're horrible. And I am here to tell you that your brain is a fucking asshole and you should not listen to it. Just listen to me, because I love you. And I will see you tomorrow. Boop. For that stream. Who are we raiding, friends? I know I always take way too long to end streams, and I don't care anymore. That's just my thing. But whoever I did know that was live when I ended is no longer live because it took too long to actually end. Give me a suggestion. Who's live? I have no one in my follower list. And Twitch recommends me people that, I don't know, they have 500 followers and viewers right now, and it's like, I don't know, I'd rather rate someone that any one of you know. Oh, yeah, I never, look, nothing against Mike, by the way, he's great. I cleaned up my follower list some time ago, and I just wasn't ever watching his channel, so I got rid of it. But he's great, so I'm rating him anyway. Like, he's a great friend. He's a great person. I just don't have time to... He's in Australia, right? So the time's always a bit weird. What are you talking about, Carmen? You would unfollow me? Oh, fuck off. I watch your streams. Not a lot, but I do. Anyway, on that unnecessary complaint, go watch Autofixer. But, well, go stream right now, actually. Fuck you. Giving me shit. It's appreciated. Good. I'm glad. I like your streams. To be fair, I lurk more than I talk most of the time, so... That's an easy thing to say because it's very unprovable. But I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true, so... Fuck you. Sounds definitely sexier. Thank you, Magic Penguin. Yes. Yes, my voice is amazing. No, it's not. But in my head, it sounds much better. I should be sick all the time. Oh, fuck. No, it's been more than a week. I don't want to be sick anymore. Alright, I'm gonna crash into a puddle of whiny mucus. Yes, that's a thing. Go say hi to Mike. Bye, friends. Alright, now I gotta wait 10 seconds. Damn it. Ha! See, Carmen, now you don't get to complain. Don't get to complain. I don't need to be in your streams if I'm just sending people to your stream, right? I have people for that. I have people to watch your stream. You always complain? Nah, that's fair. There's enough to complain about. Alright, friends, I'ma go. I love you all very much. This was fun. I'm gonna not talk for about 5 hours at least. Bye, YouTube.